Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Pixelmon update here on the channel. I am proud to say we have updated Pixelmon again, and by say we, I mean them because I don't work for them, but I just do the showcases. We have updated Pixelmon 9.0.11, and we are still in Minecraft 1.16.5. I feel like I have to say that because for some reason people are still playing the 1.12 version. Anyway, a lot of stuff has been added to Pixelmon in this update. This has been a massive update. We have a bunch of new additions and the return of an old thing as well. And without further ado, I say let's get into this. Of course, as always, if you guys are hyped and excited for some more Pixelmon content, smash the like button to show your support, subscribe if you're new, and the download for the Pixelmon mod will be in the description. You can check it out for yourselves, and you can read along with their catalog on their website that I'll be reading off of today to go over the update. Without further ado, let's get right into this. So the first thing we want to talk about is the re-edition of Ultra Space. Ultra Space has made its return back into Pixelmon with two new biomes added to it. So yes, you could access Ultra Space in the version before this. It was kind of wonky though, where it was just random floating islands and the structures weren't generated properly. That has been completely taken out, and we have the now official Ultra Space dimension added back with everything new, actually, which we will be checking out towards the end of the video, but I'm just going to go over the new items and stuff right now. So Ultra Space is added back in the Ultra Deep Sea biome and the Ultra Desert biome. Those are currently the only two biomes in the dimension. However, I will show you guys, it looks phenomenal. And along with that, we actually have the drowned biome or world. So this is another new dimension, which I will be showing off at the end of the video. But it essentially adds in a full underwater world. If you guys remember, there's an NPC since way back when it would talk to you about the water world, and he'd be like, would you like to travel there? And if you always did that, it would just teleport you to a random I think it was just a random ocean. You would just be there, and the only way to get out was to kill yourself. But we have now a full dimension working. We have added the drowned crimson biome, the drowned warm biome, and the drowned dark biome. So this is a completely new dimension, which again, I will be showing you off towards later in the video, because this is going to be a long video, guys. We've got a lot of stuff to go over. But just so you know, we have two new dimensions added into this update. Next up, we have only one new item added in it. It is the gift box. There's currently no recipe for it, so I'm assuming it's going to be a drop. But if I right-click right now, you will see it says you must wait until Christmas to open this gift. So I assume right now these are drops that you can get from Pokemon and stuff. But you're going to have to wait till exactly Christmas to open it. And we're going to have to see what actually is in this Christmas box, which is really, really cool. And now I have a video for Christmas Day if I so choose. But that's really, really cool. Next up, let's talk about the new blocks that have been added into Ultra Space. So we have the Ultra Deep Sea Crystal, Ultra Deep Crying Crystal, Ultra Deep Seagrass, Ultra Deep Sea Pickles, Ultra Deep Sea Clay, Ultra Deep Sea Gravel, and Ultra Space Stone. So that's all the stuff you will see in the Ultra Deep Sea. And then in the Ultra Desert, we have Ultra Desert Sandstone, Sand, a gilded sand, cut sandstone slab, chiseled sandstone, smooth sandstone stairs, sandstone slab, sandstone walls. We have sandstone slabs again. I might have accidentally done that twice. And sandstone stairs again, and the Ultra Desert Cactus. So these are things that you can only acquire in the Ultra Space. And what's also really cool is in creative mode only, you can find this Ultra Space teleporter, which will literally just teleport you straight to the Ultra Space. But I will show you guys, of course, how to get there without using creative mode as well. But I'm going to be using this thing today. There's actually some properties as well with these things. I believe, if I read this correctly, if I find the note, they've added the, Ultra Deep Sea Kelp, Ultra Deep Sea Grass, and Ultra Deep Sea Pickle, which will blind you and put your Pokemon members to sleep upon contact. So if you run into any of these things in the Ultra Deep Sea, you will be blinded and your Pokemon party will all go to sleep. So a very negative thing to run into. And the Desert Cactus also gives an effect, if I can find it. I believe, yes, it will poison you and your party members on contact. So do not touch any of these things when you enter the Ultra Space. It is literally a foreign object that will kill you, which is pretty crazy. Well, it won't kill you. It'll just make your life a lot harder in these dimensions, which the dimensions are pretty difficult now. And you'll understand that once I go over them fully. But let's talk about additions to the overworld. We have the addition of battle arenas. You heard me right, folks. We have actual battle arenas now. These are not replacing gyms, I do not believe, but they do spawn in villages, which I will be showing off soon. So we have battle arenas for the plains, desert, taiga, and snowy. And we have Battle Arena market stands. So I guess let's start showing this stuff off. So I do have waypoints to all this stuff. So we're going to check out the Battle Arena desert first. So let's teleport there. It's going to give me the achievement again. But this is what the battle arenas look like. As you can see, I am in a desert village. It has all the stuff that you're used to seeing in the desert village. But this is what the battle arena will look like. It will have 3 trainers with varying levels in it. And it can be an easy difficulty one or a difficult one. This is the highest I think I've seen them so far is level 50 trainers. But they're sure to give unique rewards. And it's actually a very cool gym, which actually has the Pokeball. I think that's the repeat ball insignia and carved into the ground. So it's a really cool place. And like I said, I don't think this is replacing gyms, but this is something else that you can encounter in your world, which is really nice. And here's what the market stands look like. Now, I recommend looking for these in your every time you find a village now. These are not guaranteed, but they do have a bunch of cool spawns and items that you can get within them. It's very cool. It's a very amazing item concession stand to get because you're pretty much robbing the place, let's be real. But I mean, hey, you're able to entertain people by being in the battle arena. So that's what the desert one looks like. Let's teleport to the taiga one. So this is what the taiga one looks like. Again, we have 3 trainers, this time a level 40, a level 40, and a level 50. You can see the underground looks a little different, as well as this is the moon ball, I believe. And of course, if you wanted to complete like hollow this place out and make it your home or habitat or something for your Pokemon, you can do so as well. Over here is some more stands. These are actual NPC trainers which will talk to you and give you tips about how to train your Pokemon, talk about EVs, IVs, etc. This place is sort of like how it's described as, you know how like in the main series games when you beat the Elite Four afterwards and you can go to the place where you fight all the old gym leaders and champions and stuff? That's pretty much what this place is supposed to be in Pixelmon. It's a place where you can literally just come and train up with these high-level trainers and have fun with it, which I really like this addition. And this place has a bunch. There's also shopkeepers that have a chance of spawning here as well, which are just regular shopkeepers, you know. But it's really cool that this place just exists in villages now. So that was the taiga one. Let's show off the snowy one. So the snowy one's one of the coolest ones in my opinion because it's ice themed, but of course we have a level 50, level 40, and a level 30 trainer. Again, I'm not sure what their Pokemon will entail. I'm not going to battle them just so I don't spoil that surprise, but as you can see, every village seemingly... Okay, I won't say every village has them. Do not assume that every village will have them because for some reason people are still thinking every village has a Pokemart and Poke Center, and I'm like, it's random generation, it's not guaranteed. But anyway, so here's the ice one. Again, really, really cool. Now, this one did not spawn with any of the concession stands. So, you know, proof that it's not always 100% chance. And then if I go to the... Oh, no, I went to... So, one actually, I didn't find the plains one, but I found a savannah one. But this one is clearly work in progress. I teleport here. As you can see, it has the design and everything, but there's no trainers here yet. So you might encounter one in a biome I did not list that may have be a work in progress. Like the structure will be here, but it will not have anything added to it yet. So keep in mind that, again, the only places that currently have people at it are plains, taiga, snowy, and desert. Otherwise, assume if you find one like here, that's a pink Rhyhorn. Assume that you cannot use them. Like, they'll be there, but there won't be people there. There might be, I'm not sure. But the only ones they have listed are the 4 that I've said. All right, so after that, let me head back to our little place here. So after that, we have added in graveyards. There's 3 church variants and 2 haunted graveyards. So we're going to go check out one of the graveyards right now and show that off. So yes, they've added a bunch of structures, as you can probably tell with this update. But yeah, so this is what the graveyard looks like. I actually got this one with the church as well. So of course, like always, it will be nighttime to spawn in all the ghost types, but they've added the tombstones from a previous update finally to this place, which is really nice. And I believe this is different than the giant haunted tower. I believe this is considered a separate structure from that. So that's cool. And of course, here is the church. It's like an abandoned church. You have an enchantment table here though, which is really nice. Of course, all these decorative items, if you want to steal anything, go for it. But just keep in mind that all these structures have unique spawns to them. So I'm sure going forward, they will start making certain Pokemon exclusive to only these places, like how the zombie Ditto is only acquirable at the haunted tower. You know what I mean? All right, so that was that. They have also updated the Tower of Darkness and Tower of Water for Kubfu. So let's go to the Tower of Darkness first, and they've actually added trainers to it now. This is one of the biggest pet peeves about there too. For these two structures is people were like, well, there's nothing to do here. Well, now there is. So you actually have a Tower of Darkness master. You'll see at the top of the tower, you will find the coveted Scroll of Darkness, and he tells you can evolve Kubfu into Urshifu, striking form. And as you ascend this tower, you will notice that these trainers are extremely difficult. We have a boss common. We have a level 80 trainer. So if you're the Pokemon aren't level 80, you might struggle defeating some of these, as we have another boss common with a Dynamax band. Keep in mind, always check their wrists to see what they're wearing. We have a rare boss Dynamax band. And if we come all the way up here, there's a move relearner. Nice. There's a move relearner up here, but as you can see, here is the scroll, and there is loot added to these towers now, so you can search to your heart's content to get some loot. And yeah, I'm really happy that they finally updated this thing to have full loot and trainers added. So let's check out the Tower of Water. So similar to the Tower of Darkness, you'll have the guy here that tells you about the scrolls. You can get Rapid Strike or Urshifu from it if you get the scroll. Again, level 80 trainer. If we go all the way up, we have Common Boss. I think it's about to be the same. Oh, Uncommon Boss. Okay, that's different. Rare boss. And if you guys haven't figured out, all these places I'm showing are meant to be sort of like your, all right, I have a team now, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to take on these difficult places. Like if you come here day one, you're gonna get wrecked. Of course you could probably just walk past them all, but I'm not sure if they have that like, oh, I looked at you, you now must battle me encounter thing. I'm in creative, so I don't think that can happen to me, so I don't exactly know. But hey, the Water and Darkness towers now have full loot added to them. They've added a Grotto Hills. I want to show that off really quickly. This is apparently a new one that has not been added yet to the Mountainous Hills biome. But like all other grottos, it works the same. You come here, you get your Master Ball loot, etc. This is the only one that it said was updated or added to, so I just wanted to show that one really quickly. Now, after that, I believe they have added in... They've added raid den structures to the Water, Nether, and Desert and Beach. So I wanted to quickly show off just a raid den in the desert and in the beach to show you what they look like. So they've added more raid dens to these areas. So just keep that in mind, variants specifically. So the one I'm showing you might not look like the ones you find, but just keep in mind they do exist. If you ever see one of these barrels, check it for loot. There's literally loot in all this stuff, and they give you so many items now in Pixelmon that you can't ever be unhappy. Another thing that was updated was the waypoint structures. If you guys don't know, the waypoint structures are where you go to get Pokestops. However, I did notice one bug currently with the waypoint structures. So this is what the waypoint looks like. It's got a cool cooking pot, which you can use to make poffins at. But one thing I noticed is, wait, I have to find it. It is here. It is here. I saw it before. Pokestops are now invisible. See? I copied it. That's the Pokestops are now invisible with this update. You can still use them. They're just invisible. So if you find a waypoint structure, just look for the outline, and you'll be able to find that. Same thing with the waypoint desert. So essentially, they added Pokestops to every single waypoint now, but they're just kind of invisible. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that's just my game or if that's for everybody, but yeah, keep that in mind. Also, if you're watching this point in the video and you have not updated your Pixelmon yet, what are you doing? Update your Pixelmon this version. For some reason, even the people that are in the 1.16.5 version are being weird about it, and they're like, I'm going to stay with 9.0.6 version. And I'm like, why? Just update. Also, shouts to the pink Ditto just chilling here. Or not Ditto, Diglett, sorry. Is that all the stuff I wanted to show here? Yeah, all right, so let's head back and we can go show off the dimensions now. Again, I'm sorry for this video being as long as it is, but it literally has added and everything. So I went over that. All right, time to show off the Ultra Space. So let's grab the Ultra Space Teleport. Now, you can access this two ways. I think the Ultra Space portals are spawning again, but if they aren't, make sure you have a Pokemon like Arceus, Necrozma, Solgaleo, Lunala, Palkia. I don't know if Dialga does it, or Giratina probably does too. That can spawn Ultra Portals. And all you gotta do is select the Ultra's portal like I just did. I'm gonna hit B to activate one. And as you can see, we have spawned in a portal. So I'm gonna enter that, and we are in the Ultra Space. And you can already tell it looks a little different. There are grottos here now. So you can encounter Beast Ball loot. It will not be Master Ball loot. It will specifically be Beast Ball loot. That's the first thing I'm going to show you guys just so you can see. As you can see, Beast Ball loot. That is how the beast ball loot spawns now. It'll be in grottos only. I don't think you can just find it lying on the ground. I could be wrong about that. But this is what the place looks like. It has a ton of crystal blocks added. There are Pokemon that spawn here. Just keep in mind that there are only 2 biomes now in this dimension, being the Ultra Desert and the Ultra Deep Sea. So this is what the Ultra Desert looks like. It is very cool. It has a bunch of structures spawning in it. I believe these are called debris, I think is what they called it. Added desert ruins. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to be. So there's a bunch of desert ruin structures around. Now, one thing I will note, see, there's another beast ball loot. One thing I will note is there are not any raid dens in the ultra space. I have not found a single raid den, so keep that in mind while you are here, that there is not a single raid den. Now, I will show you, just keep in mind, it's about to get really dark on your screen, so I'm going to grab a night vision potion. Hopefully that'll help me. Oh, there it is. Gimme. So, when you enter the Ultra Deep Sea, it will get really dark. Night vision does help, so use it. But this is the Ultra Deep Sea. Again, there's a bunch of these crying Ultra Crystal blocks, which are really cool. Again, Ultra Beasts do spawn here. They will not give you an indicator when they spawn anymore. Like, it won't say an Ultra Beast has spawned in the blank biome. You specifically have to actually find them spawning in the world. You will just see them walking around like regular Pokemon. Also, keep in mind, again, do not touch the purple cactus. Do not touch the purple kelp. It will literally ruin your days. Now, another cool thing and feature they've added to the Ultra Space now is specifically if your Pokemon all faint in your party, you will get teleported back to the overworld instantly. So this place is more like a timer now almost with your battling. If you've Pokemon all faint, you will be teleported out. Now, I wanted to just see if there's anything else I should read about this. I'm trying to see where I found the thing about the Ultra Space and they would teleport you out. But it's a really cool place now how this works. Again, it's only 2 biomes. It's not like the random biomes that we're used to seeing with Ultra Space. It's specifically new biomes. And I imagine they're going to add new biomes in the future as well. But I don't want to show this place off too much. I'll let you guys explore for yourselves. But it's a really cool place now to come to. And if for whatever reason I missed a structure that you've seen here, or if there's specifically something that I forgot to mention about this place, feel free to let me know in the comments. Anyone, Pixelmon devs, somebody, go for it. But let's leave. Is that a boss? No, that's a Hippopotas. So, all right, I guess I just have to slash kill. So, the next biome is, or not biome, dimension is for sure a work in progress. I don't know how this works. The only way I know to access this dimension is to talk to that one NPC that will travel you here. But this place has some rules. There is a bar that will be on your screen when you're in survival mode, which I will show you, that once it depletes, you'll be sent back out of this world. This world is nothing but water. And from what I've seen, there are no Pokemon in it yet, to my knowledge. That's all I know. All it says on the additions for this is updated the Drowned World Boss Challenge. Again, I don't know what that is or how you get to it, but let's teleport in. And we're here. Let me see if night vision makes a difference. Night vision kind of makes a difference, but yes, you are completely underwater. This is a full water world. Everywhere you go is water. It has multiple dimensions. Like I said before, it has the Drowned Crimson, which is what we're in right now. We were just in the Drowned Warm, I believe, and then there's Drowned Dark. And this is what your screen looks like. I'm not kidding. This is how it is. Like I said before, the only way to get oxygen in this place, it seems, is to find the random bubbles from the magma blocks. Otherwise, you are going to drown here. I'm not sure what you can find here. Like I said, I spent like 30 minutes flying around and I couldn't find anything here besides the weird generation. Now, this place seems like a puzzle, though, if you ask me. Like, from my time flying around here, I think this place is just one massive puzzle and you are supposed to solve it. I'm not sure how you solve it with the limited time you have, but again, I might be missing something, but this is what the place looks like. You're welcome to come here if you want. Like I said, the only way is talking to that NPC quest, I believe, and he's like, would you like to enter the water world? There could be a new way to come here, I'm not sure, or you can just go in creative and give yourself the teleporter. But I'll go in survival just to show you what happens. So you see next to my bubbles, there's a little exclamation point, which is like a warning symbol. Now, I will show you what happens when you lose, or when you die here. There's also a border. If you go up too high, as in to try to get air, it will also teleport you out. But I will just show you really quickly. See, now the warning has moved to my my health. It's saying I am literally dying, and boop, I'm back. Not entirely sure what's up, but that's how that works. It's pretty weird, I must say. I don't know how that dimension works fully. I hope someone can explain it to me, or if that's just a work in progress right now, and that's how it is. But that's the new dimensions. Again, one's really cool, the other's kind of weird. And the last thing I wanted to go over is that hammers have been updated, so they now will actually mine a 3x3x1 thing. So I'm going to grab a diamond hammer and hop into this hole really quickly to show you. So they will actually mine fully a 3x3 hole. It's really nice. It seems they only do it vertically though, but it's still really nice that hammers now have a purpose in Pixelmon again. Because I get so many comments where people are like, what's the point of me having a hammer then? Well, now you have a point. A few last things to go over for this update. I'll quickly read off. So loot tables have been added to all the places I showed you that you will be able to find loot there. It's not like it's going to be an empty structure. Do not worry. Now, as for changes, significantly improved memory allocation, reducing memory usage during gameplay, which means your game has a less chance of crashing if you don't have that good of a computer. Berry and apricot plants now grow in line with Minecraft's berry bush. They now have a 20% chance of growing up one stage and a total of 3 stages, where berries will take up to twice as long. Necrozma will now revert to dawn or dusk form after battle. Improved void structure generation. Ultra space will now respawn you to your spawn point if all your party faints from the ultra space. That's what I was telling you guys about earlier. The drowned world will now respawn you to your overworld teleport location once you swim out of the bounds for the height. Told you about that too. Gift boxes will no longer yield coal. Again, we can't even open that till Christmas. Updated color changing pattern for wormholes, making them smoother in their transition. Aluminum, platinum, and silver materials now have different durability uses. So when you're making your aluminum pickaxe, it'll be different than platinum. Evolution stone hammers now no longer have a mining speed of 1. Those were the hammers I just showed you. And of course, the hammers have their 3x3x1. And there's a bunch of other fixes as well. I recommend reading them if you were concerned about a certain glitch or not. But yeah, that is the Pixelmon update 9.0.11. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. I have to say, it's probably one of the biggest updates they've done so far. Even though it didn't add any new Pokemon per se, it added a bunch of new places to go and train and battle, as well as the Ultra Space dimension fully reintegrated to explore, and the new Drown dimension as well if you feel like drowning. Either way, that is going to do it for this showcase. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.